What's happening, fellas? Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to hack your fat loss. I will be taking you through my exact process of how to create the perfect meal plan that, when followed correctly, will allow you to predict your fat loss precisely. Just know that once you have created this meal plan, you will lose weight without having to stress about anything else. In order for us to create this perfect meal plan, I'm gonna have to take you through a 5-step process. First, we're gonna calculate your macros so we know exactly how many of each macro you need to hit your goal precisely. And then we're gonna create a list of foods that you get to choose, and you would have to eat these foods every single day. And then we're gonna find the macros that are in those foods so we know exactly what macros are coming from the foods that we put into our diet plan. Then we're gonna portion our foods, and then we'll know exactly how much of each food we need to eat at every single meal. And lastly, the 5th step is to revise and adjust our meal plan so that we can keep losing weight without having to stagnate. Before I jump into this video, go ahead and comment down below how much weight you want to lose. I want to see where everybody is at. I don't care who you are. Comment down below how much you want to lose.
Alright guys, so the first thing we need to do is jump onto Google, and we're going to type in macro calculator. Now I'm just going to click the first link here, but I'm going to leave it in the description as well. But it doesn't really matter which one you use. So what this calculator does is it's going to take in all the information about yourself, and it's going to give you the perfect amount of macros catered towards your goal. Now when you get down here to the formula, just use the normal formula. You don't need to use lean mass formula. And then come down to activity level. And what you want to do for activity level is put in how active you are outside the gym. Now if you're trying to lose weight, I would say try to undershoot it and not overshoot it. And then we're going to go right down here to goals. We're going to click on lose. And it's going to give you the exact amount of calories that you should be consuming every single day to hit your goal, to lose weight. So you can see these are the macros that it recommends for me, and I would say this is a really good split. Good amount of carbs, good amount of proteins, and lower on the fats. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this real quick. So the macros that it gave me, I'm going to put it at the top of the page so I know exactly how many macros I'm dealing with. So we got 169 grams of protein, we got 198 grams of carbs, and 54 grams of fats. Now that we've finished the second step, what we want to do is figure out a list of foods that we want to eat every single day. Now these foods can be any foods you want. Keep in mind the different sources of macros of these foods. So chicken breast, salmon, and eggs are all going to be protein sources. Avocado and cheddar cheese are going to be fat sources. Rolled oats, whole wheat bread, and brown rice are going to be my carb sources. Now I only know this because I've dealt with these foods before and I've looked up the macros in each food. And so if you don't know macros in foods, just make a list of foods that you want to eat every single day. Go to Google and look up the macros in each food so you know what you're dealing with. Now that we've created the list of foods that we want to eat every single day, we want to go to MyFitnessPal, and I'm going to go ahead and leave this link in the description as well. MyFitnessPal has a database of foods that people have manually put in the information, the macros of each food. So you can type in, let's say, chicken breast, and it's going to give you all the different companies that have chicken breast you can find at the store. And so the alternative to this is to look on the back of the food labels on the packages that you get at the store, but you have to make sure that you buy the same company and you have the right serving size to portion everything out, because if you miscalculate something, you could be off. So look at this, 3 ounces. It's from the company Flick, and it tells you how many proteins, fats, and carbs are in 3 ounces of chicken breast. So right here for chicken breast, I'm going to put 26 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fats per 3 ounces of chicken breast. Make sure you get that correct. And now you just want to do the same thing for salmon. I'm not going to go through all these foods, but I will go to salmon as another example for you guys. So look, you have all these different serving sizes, all these different companies. Make sure that whichever one you choose, you stick with that one when you buy it. Now I'm just going to choose Costco salmon because who doesn't love anything from Costco? And right here it says 17 grams of proteins, 0 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat. So I'm going to put that down for salmon, and what you want to do is you want to go through all the foods that you made on your food list, and this is where you want to decide how many meals you want to have every single day. Do you want to have 1 meal? Do you want to have 5 meals? Do you want to have 3 meals? I'm just going to do 3 meals for this example, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that's probably what most of you guys are going to be doing anyway. So for this part, you just want to start throwing in random foods wherever from your food lists. So we have eggs. I didn't calculate the macros for eggs, but I'm just going to say, let's have 3 eggs, 2 slices of whole wheat bread, 1 cup of rolled oats, and then 1 scoop of protein. I know it's not on my food list, but that's pretty much what my breakfast looks like. And so later on, you're going to figure out if 3 eggs is too many, or if 2 slices of whole wheat bread is too much and you need to cut back to 1 slice, or 1 cup is too much, you need to cut back to a half cup. We'll figure that out in just a second. Once you've thrown all those foods into order, into breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then what you want to do is calculate the macros in those foods. So let's say you have 3 eggs in your breakfast. What you want to do is take the macros for 1 egg and multiply those numbers by 3. And then put that just below your breakfast. Do the same thing for lunch and dinner. And then it will tell you how much macros you're getting from the foods, from the random sources that you put in there. And then from there, you look at the macros that the calculator gave you. And that's going to be the last step, is to revise and adjust your meal plan. So go back and look at everything, and if you're over on proteins, maybe take out some proteins. If you're over on carbs, take out some carbs. If you're under on fats, add some fats in there wherever you see fit. But this is essentially how you create the perfect meal plan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly how you create the perfect meal plan for you and your specific body and your specific goals. What I want to add before you take off is that you should adjust this meal plan every month or every 2 months. If you start to see plateaus, or if you stop losing weight, then go ahead and adjust. I would say take out some more carbs, and then you will start to see more weight loss occur. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to come back Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. PST. My next video will be coming out. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day, boys and girls. Peace.